Here with head men's basketball coach David Greer for the first locker room report of 2020. Coach, recap the UP trip for us. Dropped both games. Had to deal with short bench, especially short bench, especially at Northern Michigan at the end of the game. Start with the Michigan Tech game. Got to give credit to them. Kyle Monroe is one of the best players this league has probably ever seen, I would say. But talk about the UP trip for us.
Well, really, I thought our guys competed really hard. Unlike our other road games, we got off to a slow start. Obviously, when you got a standout like Kyle Monroe, you got to do some different things, try to get the ball out of his hands. We wasn't able to do that, and we paid the price. But was able to hang in the game. A 6-point game. Pretty much for the majority of the game, and they got a little run there at the end and had to foul. So, but Tech played extremely well, and for some reason we just didn't come out with a lot of fire, and it cost us.
A little bit about the Northern Michigan game. That was a close game throughout, too. Got really close there at the end. Had an opportunity to tie the game there with under 30 seconds left. Talk about kind of how the team bounced back after. I mean, that's a tough trip. You lose the opener, and they played pretty well down the stretch in that game at Northern.
Really a tough trip, and all of them going to be tough for us. The Thursday, Saturday games with a short bench. It's really going to be tough. But, mentally, I just thought we wasn't really in it. I don't think it was as much physical. But I thought it was just mentally. We just mentally wasn't tough. And, again, Northern played well. They hit some threes in the first half. Did a better job in the second half of identifying shooters. Really hurt us. Kareem Murray went out with about 10 minutes to go in the game, so that hurt us. And shorten our bench even more. But again, we gave ourselves a chance, and and we're going to be in some close games this year. All our games have been close this year, and a couple of them we found a way to win, and we just got to make sure that we make some plays. We've been getting hurt at the free throw line. Certainly haven't been capitalizing on our opportunities there, and that cost us this weekend also.
The regulars were there. Kareem, like you said, Braylon, James had a double-double at Northern. But a bright spot continues to be freshman Nate Talbot. He's kind of all across the board. He's starting to block a few more shots now, but he's averaging close to a double-double the last couple times out. Talk about his development as a big man.
Nate continues to get better, and I always say, with big guys, that, the process is a little difficult, but, he's made some great strides, and certainly when you start to get into GLIAC play, teams start to know you a little bit better. They start to scout you a little bit better, but, he's starting to play big. He's starting to rebound the ball in traffic, and we're getting to the point where we can throw it down there to him, and he can throw out of double teams. And Nate's done a great job for us, and he's going to continue to get better.
Looking ahead to the next few weeks, 6 of the next 8 games here inside the Math Eye, those will be important games if you guys want to position yourselves for postseason play or just continue to build the program going forward. Talk about the next few weeks for this team.
Well, really, we're just happy to be at home after playing 8 straight games on the road and, going 4-4 in those games. But, certainly, if you're going to be any kind of contender in any league, you got to win at home. And certainly it starts, this week with 2 really tough games. Davenport's an excellent basketball team, and Grand Valley's playing great basketball. So both of those teams present a lot of problems for us, and we just got to make sure that we come out and we play Warrior basketball.
Give us a few keys to victory on Thursday and then a few on Saturday.
Well, Davenport is a great 3-point shooting team. They try to stretch you out. They get in transition. They got some great guard play, and they, very good off the bounce. And Grand Valley, typical Grand Valley, they're very physical. They're going to play great defense. They're going to rebound the basketball. So for us, it's got to be, getting Braylon Neely in transition and putting him in some ball screens, allow him to make our other guys better. I don't know exactly what Kareem Murray's status is going to be, but, certainly without him, we lose, a tough rebounder and a guy that can get the ball to the basket. But, Keelan Grant and James Gordon got to step up, and they got to play big for us.